Okay, copy. I've got stage 1 go.
Standing by for the resumption of the countdown to reach the end of the launch window with the new T0 time for liftoff at 8:43:44 p.m. Central Time. Now we're hearing that the reason for this brief delay is a boat out in the range. The range believes it will be clear just a moment or two from now.
Okay, I want to complete our poll to proceed with final countdown. Prop lead, countdown 1.
Prop lead is go pending 1914 reading dry.
Copy that, prop lead. GC. Copy that. CMD.
CMD is go.
LD.
LD is go.
NG.
In honor of Kalpana Chawla, who inspired millions of people as the first woman of Indian descent to fly into space, Northrop Grumman is go.
Copy that. We are going to proceed with final countdown. Ops 2, your go for step 389. Start engine evac.
LC Ops 2, engine evacuation started.
The range now clear at Wallops. Everything in good shape at the T-minus 10-minute mark. Liftoff now scheduled at 8:43 and 44 seconds p.m. Eastern Time, 9:43:44 Eastern Time.
Ops 1, LC, countdown 1.
Go ahead, LC.
Yeah, step 391, enable ACS VDMs.
Countdown underway, T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
VDMs, internal power on.
The range is clear at Wallops. Antares in great shape, Cygnus ready to fly.
VDMs enabled, voltage nominal, ODM commands clear.
Copy that. Elect 1, check 392. Launch team be advised, step 393 is not required for today's operation. Site control, I'll wait for your call on 394.
LC MES1, step 390, vacuum verified.
Copy that, MES1, check step 390 complete.
T-minus 8 minutes and counting.
LC site control, GN2 conditioning initiated.
Copy that, site control, check step 394 complete. And prop 3, I'll wait for your call on step 395.
Copy that, LC.
As the International Space Station approaches the northeast coast of South America, we're coming up on the 7-minute, 20-second mark into the countdown.
LC, this is Prop 3 on countdown 1.
Go.
Can you confirm the 395 VTSO activation verified?
Copy that. Check 395, Ops 2, step 396. Initialize ground ordnance power supplies.
LC Ops 2, ground ordnance power supplies initialized.
Ground ordnance power supplies nominal.
Copy all. Check 396 and 397.
T-minus 6 minutes and counting. In about 2.5 minutes, the ground sequencer will initiate the auto sequence handoff of the terminal count.
TN2 confirmed.
Roger that. Site control will check step 398 complete. And Ops 2, LC, countdown 1, step 399. You're go to initiate engine priming.
LC Ops 2, engine priming started.
Ops 1, you're go to transfer avionics to internal power.
LC Ops 1, avionics internal power on. Standby 5.
Once again, Cygnus, once it reaches its preliminary orbit, will undergo a series of pre-programmed engine burns in the rendezvous profile that will take it to the International Space Station for its capture early Sunday morning. Capture scheduled at 5:10 a.m. Central Time, 6:10 a.m. Eastern Time. Chris Cassidy using the Canadarm2 robotic arm to grapple on to the Cygnus cargo craft for its ground-controlled robotic installation on the Earth-facing port of the Unity module.
All arm commands sent.
T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
NASA TD, step 406, report range status.
LCTD, range is green.
Copy, range green.
LC priming verified.
Copy, we have priming verified. Check step 407 complete.
And Terry's soon to create a artificial dawn on a night in which there's a full moon overhead, about to arc out to the southeast from the Wallops Flight Facility on its path to deliver Cygnus to its preliminary orbit.
FC commanded to flight mode.
Copy, like 1.
Auto sequence start. ODM voltages and currents nominal.
GNC1, verify ready for nav mode.
Terminal count underway.
Ready for nav mode.
Ops 2, 414, switch to nav.
Orb nav switch to navigate.
And LC, this is prop lead. We are
LC,
in OCCS automated abort.
Orb nav, telemetry verified.
This is launch team on countdown 1, abort, abort. This is LC on countdown 1, abort, abort. We will be proceeding with abort safing 8-9, at the abort safing 8-9.
And as you heard, we have an abort, no launch tonight. Standing by for further words from Wallops. The launch was scrubbed at the T-minus 2 minute 21 second mark.
You're go to disable on Alpha 3, disable use no embedded data stream.
And data stream is suspended.
And Core 1 direct use NOIA to restart their MS session. Report when complete.
In work.
Copy and work. As that's proceeding, let's press with abort safing 7, step Alpha 6, Ops 1, disable your local launch enable button, and verify indicator extinguished.
LC Ops 1, launch enable removed.
And GSO, step Alpha 7, disable your local launch enable button at failsafe panel and verify local indicator extinguished.
GSO launch enable removed.
Copy that. Ops 1, step Alpha 8, verify removal of master global launch enable.
Removal of master global launch enable verified.
Copy that. Ops 1 and Alpha 9, deactivate your arm enable at the failsafe panel.
Arm enable key rotated and arm enable no longer illuminated.
Okay, roger that.
To recap,
MES2, step Alpha 10, report engine priming status.
the Antares rocket is in the process of being safed after the launch was scrubbed at the T-minus 2-minute 21-second mark for reasons that we're standing by to find out from the Range Control Center at Wallops. This came after a brief hold in the countdown to allow a boat to clear from the range. The countdown had been proceeding normally otherwise, so we're standing by for further words from Wallops. Assuming a 24-hour recycle.
MES2, steps A11 and 12 are not required. A100 through 104 are required.
Okay, MES2, I copy that. And specific to Alpha 10, we have priming initiated. Can you verify if that's complete?
Assuming a 24-hour recycle for another launch attempt tomorrow night, Friday night. Launch time tomorrow would be 8:16 and 12 seconds p.m. Central Time, 9:16 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern, assuming a 24-hour recycle. Of course, we're standing by for further official word from Wallops.
Can you give me the specific priming status where we're at on one of those 4 step check marks there?
Yes, priming complete, FIV closed.
Okay, copy that. Thanks, MES2. And Ops 1 LC, countdown 1.
Go ahead, LC.
Yeah, let's go ahead and safe our vehicle SNAs and the vehicle and ground ODMs and verify ODM safe.
And work.
Once again, we're standing by for further word from Wallops. The countdown was halted.
Vehicle safe and arms and vehicle and ground ODM safe.
Copy that, Ops 1.
The countdown was halted at the T-minus 2-minute 21-second mark by the auto sequencer at Wallops on Launch Pad 0A at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport. We're standing by for further word as to what triggered the abort in the countdown.
And elect 1 LC.
Yeah, stage 2 ignition and Aura SNA safe. Flight computer ODM safe. Stage 1 controller ODM safe. Ground ODMs are safe.
Copy all there. Elect 1 will check Alpha 14 complete. Ops 1, step Alpha 15. Close your FTS umbi loop and verify red indication.
FTS umbi loop closed and red.
Copy that, Ops 1. Ops 2, you're going to reset your ground ODM power supply.
LC Ops 2, ground ODM power supply reset.
FTS A and B SNAs are safe.
Copy. Elect 1 will check Alpha 16 and Alpha 17. And site control, wait for your call in Alpha 18.
LC Site Control, aft bay GN2 flow stopped. aft bay airflow resumed.
Okay, Site Control, copy that. We'll go ahead and check Alpha 18 complete. And Core 1 LC, countdown 1. And Core 1 LC, countdown 1.
LC, Core 1's tied up with Yuzhnoye.
Okay, copy that. Thanks, Stage 1. Okay, launch team, moving into abort safing 6. We've already performed step Alpha 19. We've performed step Alpha 20, Alpha 21. Site Control, LC, step Alpha 22. You go to disarm TEL rapid retract system.
LC Site Control, TEL rapid retract. Disarm is active.
Copy that, Site Control.
LC Core 1 on countdown 1.
Yeah, Core 1 looking for status on the restart of the MS session.
MS session is restarted.
Copy that, Core 1. We'll check Alpha 4. And TLM, you go for Alpha 5. Enable Yuzhnoye data stream. Turn on Yuzhnoye embedded stream output to the MS data recording workstation.
Data stream enabled.
Copy all there. We'll check Alpha 5 complete. Okay, launch team resuming with abort safing 6. TLM, step Alpha 23. You go to stop and restart telemetry archiving.
Copy that, LC. Archiving stopped and restarted.
Copy that, TLM. Check Alpha 23 complete. Ops 1, step Alpha 24. Transfer FTSA and FTSB to external power.
LC Ops 1, FTSA and B external power on, FTSA and B internal power off.
Roger that. We'll check Alpha 24 complete. And Ops 1, step Alpha 25. Transfer avionics power to external.
And work. LC Ops 1, avionics external power on, avionics internal power off.
Copy all Ops 1. And CMD LC, countdown 1.
LC to CMD.
Yeah, step Alpha 26. Your teams go to proceed with transferring Cygnus back to external power, and if you'll report when complete.
LC CMD and work.
Copy and work. Ops 1, step Alpha 27. Disable ME1 and ME2, TVC, and EHA buses.
LC Ops 1, and work.
This is Mission Control Houston, standing by for more details on what triggered the countdown abort at the T-minus 2-minute 21-second mark before Antares was scheduled to lift off. The preliminary indication is that the problem was attributed to a piece of ground support equipment, not the rocket itself, not Antares, not Cygnus, but a piece of ground support equipment. Engineers at Wallops are working to verify as they look at the data and determine whether or not we in fact will make another attempt tomorrow night as is hoped.
Copy that, LC, and work. And TCOM is configured for closed-loop telemetry.
And TLM, I copy that. At this time, launch team, I want to poll for FTS power off, elect 2.
Elect 2 is go.
And GSO.
GSO go.
And FSO.
FSO go.
or go for FTS power off. Ops 1, remove FTS